Alright guys, we're back. Welcome back to DBX. So, what is today's video? Well, we're doing an upgrade. So, the upgrade that we're doing is we are changing the wheels. I'm getting older and I do not like the all blacked out look anymore. So, I'm gonna reveal the wheels later in the video, but I think you guys will like it. It's very tasteful. It's gonna be a very tasteful upgrade. I don't think you'll see it coming. So I'm going to go, funny enough, I picked up the wheels from Facebook Marketplace. So I set up a deal, got a good deal on them. And yeah, I want to just kind of prove that Facebook Marketplace is still safe. And yeah, we're going to do a tasteful upgrade. I've been waiting a long time to do the wheels. Like I said, just getting older. I'm tired of the all blacked out, murdered out look. So stay tuned.
Lost in a lifestyle. Lost in a lifestyle. Lost in a lifestyle. Caught up in a maze. Lost in a lifestyle. Been a life now. Lost in a life. Caught up in a maze. Lost in a lifestyle.
So we are en route. We're almost there, about 20 more minutes to go. But some of y'all might think I'm crazy, but I don't know. I mean, I believe that I'm genuine, and I'm genuine in my actions, and I'm able to vet out. Of course, I'm always, susceptible of getting got. But yeah, this seems like a genuine guy. He had the rims that I was looking for, because I was gonna go another option, but I don't know. It didn't feel like me, and that's where, I was able to find this particular wheels that would just make the car just very tasteful. Just getting older. We don't really talk about, getting older and your mods kind of changing as you're, maturing. And like I said, it's just, I'm so tired of the blacked out. I liked it when I was 25, 26, but now about to be 28. I'm like, I want something classy. I want a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So that's why we're switching it up. And we are going slightly bigger too, because I'm on 18s now, but we're gonna upgrade to 19s. So very excited to get y'all to see what I'm about to get. So gotta stop by the bank and we're gonna keep going. All right, we have arrived. He's right over there. Drives the E90. So let's see. So I am still alive. Smooth transition. Yeah, man, I just believe in people, and I knew it was gonna be a smooth transition. Solid guy. He had a N54 335i, so pretty much my older brother. Yeah, the rims are gonna look very tasteful. They were, let's say, a 7 out of 10, but for what I paid and what I'm gonna put into it as far as reconditioning them, it's going to be very tasteful. I would show you guys the wheels, but I want to be a YouTuber, right? I want to, create some drama, but trust me guys, it's going to be very tasteful. So it is the last day, last day of seeing these black wheels on this car. You can kind of see it in there, but yeah, today we're getting the wheels and tires changed. All right, we are here. I think those are the tires right there. Yeah. We're here, let's do this. These are definitely my tires. So I went with the Generals. These guys right here. Because if you guys didn't know, General or Continental owns General. It's the same technology but for a little cheaper. So definitely check out General. So I typically do an all-season, ultra high performance all-season tire. I don't have a setup. My home setup is not set up to have, winter tires or summer tires, not yet, because there is a huge difference, but this is the best I can do at getting the best of both worlds, because I think traction is sexy, so I definitely want to have some traction. And yeah, man, I just get so excited when I get new tires. And then I'm now getting my first new wheels for the car too, so I had the car for about 2 years now, so it's just about time. It's just, the black is, I'm getting older, more mature, so I want to upgrade the wheels and tires. Well, more so the wheels. Tires, yeah. But yeah, we are going bigger. So like I said, I'll have more, but try to see what I can. But yeah, man, I'm excited. Always excited to get new rubber on the new shoes for the car. All right, he's getting in. He's going in the bay. Such a pretty car, man. All right, let's talk about my setup. So the reason why I went 235, 40 19s and 255, 35 19s. So the current setup is 225, 45 18s, 245, 40 18s. So I'm going up 1 inch as far as rim size, but also too, the aspect ratio, it's a little lower, okay? So I like my aspect ratio a little thicker because I like more comfort. I'm never gonna sacrifice my comfort for sportiness. So it's all, for me, it's all about comfort sport. Now for some of you other guys, if you don't want as much aspect ratio, less cushion, then do a less cushion and you're gonna get more responsiveness, but it's gonna be a harsher ride. I don't want a harsher ride. I got a BMW because it's comfort. And then I get some sportiness in there too. So yeah, so the reason why I went with that setup, that particular setup, because I could have went more beefier, but I don't need all that. Remember, this is a street application. This isn't, I'm not tracking the car. Now, if I'm tracking the car or whatnot, then possibly I can do that, but I'm not tracking the car right now. It's just, like I said, it's a street car. Also too, I didn't want to go too wide because remember, that's more rotational mass because I'm going up 1 inch and I'm getting thicker rubber as well too. So that's more rotational mass. And like I said, I'm on stage 2 plus aggressive tune. So I went up like maybe 20 horsepower and the wheels are gonna eat that up. So that's where I wanted to kind of not go too big because like I said, you guys are not thinking about, or maybe you guys are, the rotational mass of the car. So that's where I didn't want to go too big until I get more horsepower. Like for me, if I was getting 50 more horsepower or 100 more horsepower, then yeah, I'll do a meteor setup, but I'm not. So that's why I decided to go with that setup. Of course, the ideal setup is to get forged wheels at some point, but that's way down in the future. But for now, this will do. So that's why I went with this setup. Kind of setup is I like discreet, right? I don't want you to know my car's tuned. So that's why I'm not going all aggressive as well too. Like I want you when we're at a light and you see me and if I'm going to oblige you, if I put my car in sport mode and I put my foot in it, I want your face to be like, oh damn, I didn't know I had all that. That's what I want. I don't want you to know my car's tuned. So that's why also too, I kind of like being discreet as well. I like this discreet speed. That's what I like. I don't want you to know my car's all hooked up until I put my foot in it. So that's another reason why I went with this setup as well too, is it's discreet enough, but it gives me a little bit more rubber to play with as well too. And then also stabilizing myself at higher top speeds as well too. So yeah. So another reason why I got my tires and alignment done here at Bridgestone, I don't know, it's just like I'm all for the common man, right? I'm really pushing for the common man. And it's just like you don't need to go to BMW to get all this stuff done. You can go to other places. Of course, remember, you arm yourself with knowledge, right? That's why I'm not sitting in the waiting room. I'm out here watching everything that they're doing, right? Of course, something can go wrong, right? But I'm gonna do my best to mitigate, whatever error. But you guys can come here and it's gonna be reliable. So you can save a whole lot of money. And of course, if you can do it yourself, absolutely for sure. But the people that work here, they're knowledgeable, right? Of course, ensure that you know what you're talking about, right? And know what you're doing and looking for, right? So you can let them know, hey, like this ain't that kind of party, right? Like I know my stuff. But I also too, it's just, yeah, you guys need to support, these businesses as well too. Support the local shops too. That's not, commercial as well too. But these guys are just as knowledgeable and you can save a whole lot of money. So that's another reason why I got, you know, my car or doing my service here as well too, because it can still be done and you can save a whole lot of money, right? And it'll be just as good. So like I said, I'm going to be living proof, putting myself to the fire, right? Flame to the fire, and we're going to see how this turns out. It's going to be fine. I got my, you know, my other wheels, my last wheel setup done here as well too, and it was fine. So that's it. So definitely go to Firestone, man. It's not what you think. Now, read the reviews. Read the reviews of your Firestone. But yeah, man, these guys are just as knowledgeable. So like I said, I get my oil done at Jiffy Lube, saving a whole lot of money. This done here. So just arm yourself with knowledge, guys. Behind the scenes footage, baby. Look at that sun just kissing off one wheels right there, baby. Oh my gosh. Now I gotta lower the car. Landon, I so did not want to lower the car. Now I gotta close that gap because it don't look right now. I mean, it still look hot. It look hot. I know it was up in the air. The suspension will lower a little bit, but oh my gosh, dog, I gotta get coils now. Hey. Oh my goodness, that looks good. So much better, more mature. He was going on a test drive. He was about to do a shortcut, and my car's too low for that. You take your ass around that way. I was like, don't do that. This ain't your stuff. This is my stuff. But man, like, the car just look mean now. But I gotta lower it now. Now I see the gap. All right, now it's time for the alignment. So I told you it's settled a little bit more. So I'm okay with that. I would probably go like a little lower because I don't like scraping. And these Florida roads, man, ain't nothing to play with. But man, those look good. That's such an upgrade from all the black wheels, man. They look good. Y'all haven't done an alignment in a while, get you an alignment. Firestone has a special, and I'm not sponsored by Firestone, but it was like $230 for like a 5-year or 10-year alignment. You can get alignment at any time, so I think it's a good value, but I didn't need that. Yeah, man, good. Let's walk around. This car's about to be dialed. About to be so dialed. See, and I like that I have enough poke coming out. Like right there, it's enough coming out. That's aggressive enough for me. I don't need to go like 265, 275. I can if I want to. Especially if I get a big turbo and whatnot. But I'm thinking the next route we go, some of you would say more horsepower, but I'm going cooling. So I want to get a CSF radiator or intercooler. That's what we're going. Like I said, I live in Florida, and Florida will expose your cooling system. So I'm gonna get the report, but for my alignment, if he was saying all the right front and the back tires, everything was fine. It was just the left that was a little in, so he fixed that. I'll get the official report, but yeah, because I did feel something. But like I said, if you guys are going up in tire size or adding more weight, yeah, get an alignment. It's gonna change. It's gonna dial in the car a lot more. So yeah. I had to go to the car wash. I know it's gonna rain. But it's just the car's been dirty for a little bit. I just gotta get the dust off. I know it's gonna rain and all that stuff. I don't care. I just want to get these wheels looking good. These wheels looking good. Yeah, man. Woo. So, with my alignment, we'll talk about it. It's a little loud. Man, the car feels dialed. I definitely noticed a slightly bit more stiffness. I don't feel much weight, but I haven't taken the car around a corner like that. But just the undulations in the road, it feels a little stiffer. I like that. That's okay. That's why I like that. That's why I got BMW, because it's how their suspension geometry set up, man. It's nice, right? Everybody says they don't like the bounciness. I kind of like it, and I don't really feel it but bouncing or floating. But that's why I got the car, because I want a more luxurious experience. So I never got that. But with my camber, yeah, so I lightly tapped the right side on the curve like 2 separate times, and it threw it out of alignment. And I felt something off, but it was very slight, so definitely needed to change that.